شاخسارانت سبز و بلند روح خاک و در ریشه داری. Orient is for me an undiscovered treasure. I don't think there has been a really good understanding of Orient for the rest of the world, and not even for themselves, people who live there. In Iran, as a teenager, I don't know how is it here as a teenager, but I'm sure teenagers here don't have it easy either in school. I can say from my own experience, I hated me being a woman. I saw women as something weak and something that you can own and you can control. So I hated this aspect, this feminine side in me. So I remember when I was in Iran, I used to act like a boy. And really, you know, my body language was like a boy. I used to really be rough, just trying to say I'm strong, I'm like a boy. I used to like imitate, like, no, I had a higher voice, but with my friends I used to do that. But I remember I hated me being a woman. I saw it as a weakness, and I saw it in the women in my family, because the male dominance was always there. You know, I see it differently now. I think I was seeing it very one-sided at that time. I see that the strength of women in Iran, and also the vulnerability of men. So for me, it was black and white back then. Now, but I learned through years that that was just one part of the reality. It exists, but it's not everything. It's not all of it. I see a lot of strength of women. I told you, I talked about the strength in my grandmothers, even though they had to endure a lot of pain. That is an enormous strength. And I also saw the vulnerability of the men. Because for me, the men in Iran, they have to be, you know, they can't show emotion. But through years, I saw that there are men with that quality. And I also saw it in my own father. Even though he doesn't show it, I see it. In Toronto, I could make peace with my own body. And I could make peace with me being a woman. And start accepting this, you know, just me being a woman, you know, be soft and sometimes open, you know, the qualities of a female. Not always in your face, but just be accepting. So I could make peace with that, yes. And a big part of it, I could make peace with my body, because I hated my body. But I think this is something common for women everywhere. Because there are expectations. You see pictures of how women should look, and maybe in Iran it was less because you don't have so much media telling you how women should look. But still, in Iran there are also a lot of standards of how women should look, how they should act. به من بگو چند تا زمستون، چند تا فصل خشک بیاب دیدی، آنچنان شوری تو در خود داری. This quality of receiving, and the strength of receiving and giving, It's the quality of being in wanting to be in a community, and it's a softness. You're not so strong-headed, maybe. You don't go protest that this is my right and this is this is who I am. So you don't separate yourself so much. It's the ability to be with the others. This requires compromise. This requires patience. This requires enormous amount of love, trust. So these are the qualities I don't find so much in women or generally in people here, because here people are more individuals and there you are a part of a bigger community. So you have different qualities. You need to have different qualities. And usually women have that, there. You can trust them because, not always, but generally it's a general quality of nurturing one another, being there for one another, even if you know the person is not going to give you something back, or you're not going to get anything from that person, just for the sake of being with one another. So this is the feeling, the quality of nurturing.